Welcome to the Spooky Nerd Club, everyone. I'm your host, Ray, and today we have a special guest here with us. Say hello to everyone, Ashley, and let them know who you are.
I'm Ashley. I make film-related content like film reviews, commentaries, as well as physical media content. Yeah, I just love to talk about film, especially horror movies. So thank you for having me.
The blood is all wrong. Why do they do that? It's too red.
So today we're going to do something special that I like to do with new guests, and we're going to take a little horror quiz. We're basically going to name horror movies for each letter in the alphabet. So I'm going to let you go first, and every movie you name, I'm going to try to name a different one, but I'm also going to try and stick in the Italian horror film world. How do you feel about the test?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
We're going to start with the letter A.
Okay. I'm doing American Psycho.
Oh, perfect. Nice.
In '87, Huey released this, 4, their most accomplished album. I think their undisputed masterpiece is Hip to Be Square.
B.
Frank Henenlotter's Basket Case. I love that movie.
You know, I still never seen that movie.
You need to watch it immediately. It is amazing. I saw it at the Alamo Draft House in 2018 with Joe Bob Riggs presenting
nice.
it.
That
It
is
was like
super cool.
the best moment of my life.
What's in the basket? Easter eggs?
What's in the basket?
Clothes.
All right, so let's go to C.
What a creep show.
Creep Show. Ooh.
Fathers.
Let's go to D.
Disturbing behavior.
Disturbing Behavior.
That's a horror movie.
It is. I just haven't heard that title in a while.
I know, that's a blast from the past. That used to come on late night when I was like 6 or 7.
Will you go out with me?
No.
Let's go to E.
Eraserhead.
Eraserhead. Oh shit, is that horror?
I think so.
It might be. I've never seen it. All right.
It's definitely horrific. I mean, as is most of David Lynch's work.
That's true.
My favorite filmmaker.
All right, let's go to F.
F. Faculty.
Faculty. Josh Hartnett, right?
Yes.
Yes. I'm glad I got that right. I was like, hold on, was it him?
Trust me, man. I'm brilliant. Then why are you repeating your senior year?
All right, G.
Gee. Ginger Snaps.
Ginger Snaps. I just saw that for the first time a couple weeks ago.
It's one of my favorite werewolf movies. I'm not really a werewolf type of person, but
Same.
that one's pretty amazing.
I usually don't watch werewolf movies too much. I don't go for them, but when I seen that one, I was like, all right, this might be probably one of my favorite ones.
It's just so cool.
You're sad.
All right, we got H next.
H. I'll do Hereditary. That's a classic, in my opinion. A new classic. Modern day classic.
Definitely.
Peter, what are you doing, man?
Let's go to I.
Hi. It Follows.
It Follows, correct. All right.
Come on.
Let's go to J.
I'll do Jaws.
That's like the first one I feel like I always think of when I hear J when I play this game with people.
It's so easy to remember because it's just one word, one syllable. Jaws.
Yeah, right. All right, we have K next.
Okay. Killer Clowns from Outer
Killer
Space.
Clowns. There we go. Killer Clowns had a little hype train going on after that game came out.
Yeah.
Let's go to L.
Lake Mungo.
Lake Mungo. Oh, the 8 films to die for, right? Yeah.
That's actually so underrated in my opinion.
That's a
Like
deep
I feel like
cut.
when I hear people talk about it, they don't like it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I guess it's an acquired taste, but
Yeah.
that one really got under my skin for a while.
I recognised the face as soon as I saw it on the phone video. It was the same face of the body that I had identified at the dam.
All right, so next we have is M.
May from 2002. That one is so good.
That's correct. May is a horror movie. I haven't seen that one either.
You need to add that to your list.
There's a bunch I gotta add that you're naming that I'm like, all right, I gotta put this on my queue.
You have a beautiful neck.
I love your tattoos.
Can I get a few more measurements?
I love your hands.
You have really beautiful legs.
You're gonna look perfect.
We have N.
And I'll go with Near Dark.
Oh yeah, Near Dark. That's right. I almost forgot about that one.
Be your boys falling in with control. Check out time.
All right, let's go to the next one, and we have O.
Oh.
We're like a little past midway point right here. You're almost there.
Oh, One Missed Call.
Yeah, that works. One Missed Call. I forgot about that movie too. All right, so next one we have is P.
P. Phantasm.
The Tall Man. Yep, that's right. Phantasm works. Let's go to Q. It's getting tough now.
Quarantine.
Quarantine is perfect.
I was like, what's the big one that starts with the Q?
That's like the main one I feel like everyone has said on this quiz because it's kind of hard to name other ones. But yeah, Quarantine.
Yeah,
works.
unless they're aware of Q, the winged serpent, which
Yeah.
I highly doubt anyone really is.
Exactly.
But yeah.
All right, so next letter is R.
R. Return of the Living Dead.
Nice. Return of the Living Dead.
That's one of my favorites. I'll always go to that one.
Do you ever fantasize about being killed?
Never.
Next letter is S.
S.
You know this one.
Sleepaway Camp.
Sleepaway Camp. Yep. Correct.
And Slumber Party Massacre.
Give me some more. I think you got some more in you.
Slumber Party Massacre 2.
There we go.
Takes a lot of love for a person to do this.
All right, next letter is T.
The first movie that came to my mind is not a horror movie, but I want to say it anyway. Tammy and the T-Rex.
Tammy.
I mean,
Denise Richards.
yeah, Joe Bob Briggs did show that in the last drive-in, so it might be considered horror, but it's a comedy.
If Joe Bob showed it, it's horror.
Yeah, but for an actual horror, we'll do Tenebrae.
Tenebrae. Perfect. That works.
Michael's brain is inside of the dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur man.
You.
Urban Legend. That's the one that comes directly to mind when you say you. I feel like that's it for a lot of people.
That's another hard one like Q, you know?
Yeah, there's not too many options.
Don't you fucking move! Shit. Bullet through the head. Not exactly an urban legend.
Next letter is V.
Okay, I think I'll go Valentine this time though. Valentine.
Next letter is W.
W. When a Stranger Calls.
When a Stranger Calls. That's perfect.
What do you want?
Your blood.
Leave me alone!
Now this is a hard one. X.
That's the easiest one. X. Come on now. Thank you.
The
Ty
Ty
West.
West one. If it wasn't for that movie, no one would probably ever get this letter.
Yeah, I don't. What are other ones though?
There's a
S.
couple other ones, but I kind of don't want to ruin it for myself because I'm gonna be stuck on it too.
Okay. Yeah, don't ruin it.
Would you like to come inside?
What's surprised?
All right, so the next one is Y. Last two letters.
Why? You're next.
Nice.
You understand what I'm saying? Our family speaks.
Now the last letter is Z.
Zodiac.
Zodiac. Boom. You nailed it.
Thank you.
I like killing people because man is the most dangerous animal of all.
How does one do that?
I like puzzles. I do them a lot.
I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna try to name nothing but Italian horror films, like I said in the beginning. And let's just go for it. Yeah, let's just go for it. All right, whenever you're ready, we can start.
Okay. A.
All right, so A, I'm thinking maybe Arabella. I know Arabella is on like one of those forgotten Gialli Vinegar Syndrome sets. That's how I remember it.
Oh, sweet.
And I think Joe Bob showed it too.
I feel like a lot of the ones you're gonna say, I'm totally not gonna recognize because Giallo is such a blind spot. Like I know a few,
yeah,
but I haven't truly immersed myself in that subgenre of horror. So. B.
B. Let's go. What's that girl? Barbara Still. Black Sunday.
I'm familiar with that one.
I think that was a '60s film from Mario Bava.
Yeah.
It is I who renounce you, and in the name of Satan, I place a curse upon you.
C.
C. We have. I'm gonna go. City of the Living Dead. Lucio Fulci.
Oh, nice. I do know that one.
That one, I saw it for the first time this year, and I'm kind of like, whatever about it. I like the music and the graphics a lot, but the story sucks. Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's okay.
Things that would shatter your imagination.
Great. Welcome to the City of the Dead.
D.
All right, so for D, I'm not going to name Deep Red just because it's right here on my shoulder. I don't want nobody to say I'm cheating. D. Oh yeah, Lucio Fulci's "Don't Torture Duckling."
That sounds so familiar. I think I tried to watch that one time, and I just could not get into it at all.
Do you remember a scene in that film where some kid was serving this lady orange juice?
Yeah.
All right, that's all. We're gonna leave it there.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't like
it.
I'm like,
Versala, no? E portala qua. Dai, muoviti che ho sete.
Sì, ecco.
Okay, so that was D. E.
He's gonna be hard. I want to say like New Year's Evil.
Is it New Year's Evil N anyway?
Oh yeah. I don't know why I was thinking that. I'm completely off. See, I'm blanking here. The Evil Eye, I think it's called. The Evil Eye from the 60s. I believe it's an Italian film. Italian horror film.
Nice.
No, I've never seen anything like that. Never.
Oh, stop playing games, will you, Landini? I don't know what you're trying to do, but I know that you're involved in this.
My mind just goes straight to the Friday the 13th films. But
yeah.
Oh, The Forbidden Photos of a Lady with Suspicion. Yes. With Suzanne Scott. I think that's her name. Suzanne Scott, aka Neves Navarro. She went under 2 different names. I don't know why. I gotta figure out that backstory. But yeah, it's actually pretty dope Giallo.
Every time you say a movie, I just feel like I need to like go to my Letterboxd and add them to my watch list.
G. Oh yeah, my fucking guy Claudio Castanelli's in this. The Great Alligator, a movie I just bought not too long ago with Sergio Martino directed it.
Is it super cheesy? Or is it like more serious?
I mean, which one of them ain't cheesy, honestly?
Okay. Just when you said alligator, I'm like,
Yeah, the alligator is super wonky. Just imagine
okay.
like my phone like this, right? And the alligator is just moving like this in the water.
That's exactly what I imagined it to be when you said that, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get on the raft! Get on the raft!
H.
H. We have H. Oh yeah. House on the Edge of the Park.
Nice. Is that a giallo?
It's an Italian horror film. It's not giallo. It's more like
Okay.
it's actually on the same lines of what's that movie? Last House on the Left from Wes Craven. House on the Edge of the Park is the same director that did Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh.
Two very different movies, but
Okay. So we'll not be watching that.
no, actually, please don't watch that one. I don't recommend it at all.
I'm not watching anything from the guy who made Cannibal Holocaust.
Right.
I know that there's people that love it.
You are really something.
Are we gonna boogie?
That too.
I'm really cooking tonight, ain't I? Shit.
I.
We have what's that Dario movie? Inferno. That's right. I was like Interference, but yeah, Inferno. Inferno.
That's a good one.
There's also this nun movie that I got in like this nunsploitation box set from Severn called Images in a Convent. I think it's Images in a Convent or Images in a Convent. It's one of those. I'm not sure how you pronounced it or how they pronounced it, but well, I'm not even going to get into all of that. Whatever. Nobody should be watching none of these nunsploitation films, by the way. I do not recommend any of them.
Yeah, save them for a rainy day.
Yeah.
When you want to watch something weird. So that was I. J.
J, we have J's tough. I might have to ask for a pass and just name a regular horror movie on this one.
I mean, you've been doing real well with the Italian movies, but some of these, I'm sure it's too hard. You gotta just name a regular American horror movie.
I want to go with Jack Frost.
Honestly,
the Killer
Jack
Snowman.
Frost. Yes, a classic. To people like me, like weird people.
I'm glad you could appreciate it.
It's a movie. K.
I'm thinking, I'm like on the verge of like killer this, killer that. I'm trying to think of killer something.
Yeah, that's what I did.
There's a movie with Carol Baker. Oh yeah, it's called Knife of Ice with Carol Baker. Knife of Ice. It's actually really good.
Is it Italian?
Yeah, it is. Definitely Italian. Giallo, Italian giallo.
Nice. Okay. L.
What's that? There's that one box set that I wanted. It was like Lizard and Lizard. It was some giallo called Lizard. I remember the word lizard being the first one. Oh, Lizard in a Woman's Skin, I believe. Lizard in a Woman's Skin.
Oh, that sounds
right?
Familiar.
I think I'm right. Lizard in a Woman's Skin. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. Educate everybody.
Yeah.
You're saying some obscure titles, so.
I didn't kill her.
M.
It's getting tough now because I feel like I'm naming all the ones that I know.
We're kind of like halfway.
All right. So,
you've been doing great so far with staying consistent with the Italian horror films. I'm super impressed.
Thank you. I'm just trying to make sure I want to stay on track since I've been nailing a couple of them. Oh yeah, what's that? It's a forgotten giallo like movie. Is Murder Mansion. I'm not sure which volume it's in, But there
Murder
is
Mansion.
a film called Murder Mansion. It's in a Forgotten Gialli box set from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't know which volume, but I remember that title.
Vinegar Syndrome, that's all you had to say.
Yeah.
I've noticed that you have an interest in that family portrait. It's Julia Clinton.
Yeah. She resembles you a lot.
And my aunt was a very eccentric woman.
N.
And oh yeah, I love this movie. The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, it's actually one of the first Giallos I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely when I rewatch this video, I'm gonna be adding all of these films to my watch list.
Please.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh.
Alright, so for so I'm not gonna say opera on my jacket. I don't want to say that. And it's behind me, like right there.
I wouldn't be mad at you if you said opera, though.
I'm gonna say another Carol Baker film called Orgasmo.
Oh my gosh, that's been on my watch list on Shudder for like 5 years.
You have to see it. It is so good. Seriously.
Is it really? Okay.
It's my favorite Carol Baker film.
Okay.
I don't know. It may not be everybody's taste though. It kind of has that like Keanu Reeves like Knock Knock vibe.
Okay, I haven't seen Knock Knock, but I know like I know the premise and everything. Like I've seen clips from it.
But not as rough.
Interesting.
More classy.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be watching that one. Okay. P.
You said Phantasma, right?
Phantasm?
Yeah, you said Phantasm.
Yeah,
I said
I was like,
Phantasma.
wait, Phantasma.
Let's go with, I actually just watched this not too long ago, and I got it from Severin. It's called Paganini Horror.
Oh, I think I've heard of that, or I've heard somebody talk about it.
It's about like this girl band that's trying to basically create another big hit so that way they can become famous, and they do a little devilish things to get there.
I see.
Super camp, but I liked it. Like I enjoyed it way more than I expected.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Close your eyes, and I'll be sailing for my own ride. Close your eyes, and I'll be sailing for my own ride.
And now you will pay.
Okay, Q.
Q, we have...
Well, the best letter.
I remember Queen of the Damned. I know that, but I can't name that because that's not Italian. Oh, another Carol Baker movie, A Quiet Place to Kill. Right? The A doesn't count, right?
I guess not.
A's and does don't count.
Okay, yeah, because I said The Faculty.
Yeah, so A's and does don't count. We're just figuring out
Okay.
the rules now.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? Shoot, you fool, shoot! Shoot him. Here, give it to me. I'll do it. We've got to. Give it to me, I say.
We can't.
Shoot, you
No.
fool. Kill him, hurry.
R.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry.
No.
R. What the hell is R? I want to say Wreck. That's a horror movie, but it's not Italian. It's a Spain movie.
Yeah.
I feel like there's this like film that I used to see all the time on Arrow. It was called The Red. Oh, I think it's The Red Queen Kills 7 Times or something. I think that might be right. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. I don't know.
Wow. And that's Italian?
It's Italian. The Red Queen Kills 7 Times. I believe so.
You're killing it with all these Italian names.
I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go with that. I'm locking that in.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna question it because I have no idea. S.
Oh, S. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite. Well, it is my favorite Giallo. The Strange Vice of Mrs. Ward. And another film is called Smile Before Death, which is another fun one.
Why do you treat him that way?
Because he thinks he's irresistible. And men like that leave me utterly cold.
I, cousin or not, I'd go with him.
Miss Jana, those things are mine. What are you doing with them here?
So, T.
All right, so for T, you said Tenebrae, which I was like, fuck.
I love Tenebrae.
It is really great, especially the music, and I love the camera work, and I just love everything about that. I could go on forever talking about it, but Torso and Dario
Nice.
Argento's Trauma, that 90s one.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I haven't seen Trauma, but I love Torso. Yeah, a lot of great options for T. You.
Yeah, you's gonna be tough.
The rest of them are going to be hard for you. I'm so sorry.
I might need a pass here. Just say a regular movie.
Okay. Well, you've done so well so far, so you still pass.
I'll go for The Uninvited.
Oh, okay. Is that the remake of A Tale of Two Sisters?
Exactly. Yep.
I hate that movie. Like the remake. I love A Tale of Two Sisters.
Yeah.
But the remake was so bad. I think I saw it like when I was in high school, like on my birthday or something like that, when it first came out, and I was like, what is this? This is terrible. Okay. V.
The movie that I think of, Joe Bob showed it, and I think it was this season, or it might have been last season, but it's not Italian horror at all. But Vamp, remember that? That he showed?
Yeah.
Vamp. And I want to say The Visit.
The Visit.
I don't know like Italian horror movies with V really. Like I'm thinking like Vicky. Like is there a movie with someone named Vicky for some reason? Vicky got killed in the phone booth at the end of the night while wearing heels. Some weird title like that.
A long title.
I'll just go with Vamp or The Visit.
The Visit? That's M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Yeah.
Hate that movie. I hate The Visit. Oh, never again. But that's okay.
That's funny.
I give you Katrina.
Would you mind getting inside the oven to clean it?
Stop! Now! Stop! W.
W. Well, we have probably two of my favorite Giallo movies. What Have They Done to Your Daughters? And What Have You Done to Solange? Which is both by the same director.
What have you done?
I just like that movie a lot because that score is my favorite. Even the music in that movie I use for the intro and outro of my debate videos that I drop.
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
Awesome. Okay.
The papers are on our backs. A couple of minutes ago, I get a call from the commissioner, and he's getting pressured by the minister.
Cut you into little pieces like I cut up your friend.
X. This is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
There was a film called XX, and I just remember the cover saying XX, and there were like some lips on the cover. And then another one is called it's like some alien one called Extro. Those are like the only two I can think of.
I've heard of that for sure. I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those are the only two I can think of really.
Okay. Well, that'll do. Okay, so we have two more letters. Y.
Y. Yeah. Your vice is a locked room, and only I have the key. That's my
The
answer.
one that sounds like a Fall Out Boy song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sex is a very demanding occupation. The basic requirement is imagination.
All the imagination in the world wouldn't do you any good if you couldn't get a hard on.
Z.
Z. My Z is like it has two different titles, but the one title,
Okay.
I think the original title was Zombie Holocaust. And if that doesn't work, I could just say Zombie 2, which is Lucio Fucci's Zombie, because it's Zombie 2, because Dawn of the Dead was technically Zombie 1, or all this weird shit they were having going on back then.
Yeah, Zombie's great. Or Zombie
Yeah.
2 is great. I've seen that one.
I'll go with that, Zombie.
Well, you did it. You did so good. I mean, you consistently named like Italian film after Italian film, with an exception of like maybe 2 or 3 letters, but those letters were really difficult.
I was trying to stick more on the Giallo realm, and getting away
Mhm.
with some Italian films, but there's so many of them, it's just kind of hard. Even with doing the regular horror movies, it's easy to get flustered with those letters as well.
Yeah, it is. This game is quite hard on the spot. Because your brain is just like, oh my god, I've never seen anything that starts with the letter S. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, your favorite movie is Suspiria, and it's like,
Then later on, you're like, fuck, I should have said this. Like, I knew this. Like, now that I'm thinking like B, I'm like, oh, the bird with the crystal plumage. Like, I could have said that
Yeah.
too, you know. I think you did a great job, you know.
thank you.
You pretty much ran through it fast. And I've done this a couple of times where people get hung up. People get hung up on a lot of letters.
They're like, let's just go to the next one because I can't.
Yeah, exactly. Even skipping letters. So the fact that you completed it and it was pretty fast, very impressive.
Thank you. I feel like you deserve all the respect because you named pretty much like 98% Italian horror films, which I feel like would be really hard for the average horror fan. So you know your stuff.
You know, maybe it was the pre-workout, but my brain juices is flowing right now.
Oh no, the room is spinning.
Yeah.
For me
So-
too, but for different reasons.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, Ashley. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to follow Ashley, make sure you go check her out on YouTube.
I'm Ashley Patricia on YouTube, Letterboxd, Instagram, and Pale February on TikTok.
Let us know how you think Ashley did in the comments. And if you think maybe naming all of these Italian films was pretty cool, let me know too.
Yeah, very cool.
Until next time, we'll see everyone soon. Thank you.